Dolly Parton, 77, has been a staple of the music industry for nearly 60 years after getting her big break in the 1960s. Her career has made her a country icon, with numerous hits including songs like Jolene and 9 to 5, and she continues to be a massively influential singer to this day. Almost as long as she's been making music, she's also been married to now retired businessman Carl Thomas Dean, 79. The pair have been married since 1966, and it seems like their relationship is still going strong. In fact, Dolly's career is thriving with her longtime husband's support. She's co-hosting the ACM Awards with Garth Brooks on May 11, 2023. She'll also be premiering the lead single from her upcoming rock album. Find out more about Dolly's husband Carl Dean, and what they've said about their relationship. Do Dolly and Carl have kids? Dolly and Carl don't have any kids, but with nearly 60 years of marriage, it has crossed their mind. Dolly revealed that she'd dreamed of having kids, but it wasn't meant to be in a 2014 interview with The Guardian. "My husband and I, when we first got married, we thought about if we had kids, what would they look like? Would they be tall because he's tall? Or would they be little squats like me? If we'd had a girl, she was gonna be called Carla," she said. "I would have been a great mother, I think. I would probably have given up everything else. Because I would have felt guilty about that, if I'd have left them to work, to tour. Everything would have changed. I probably wouldn't have been a star." That drive to work and be successful in a tough industry like country music has been a major factor in why Dolly doesn't really regret not having children of her own. "I believe that I know what I'm supposed to, but you've got to make the sacrifice. Since I had no kids, and my husband was pretty independent, I had freedom. I think a big part of my whole success is the fact that I was free to work, and I didn't have children, because I believe that God didn't mean for me to have kids so everybody's kids could be mine, so I could do things, like the Imagination Library," Dolly told Oprah Winfrey in a 2020 interview, via Today. How did Dolly and Carl meet? Dolly revealed that Carl had called out to her as she was doing laundry in a 2014 interview with The Guardian. "I was walking down the street to the laundromat, and he stopped me," she said. "He said, 'Hey, you're going to get sunburned out here.' Well, he had to say something. Why is Carl so private?" While Dolly is instantly recognizable to just about anyone, Carl has kept out of the spotlight for much of his wife's career. Dolly spoke about why her husband values his privacy in a 2020 interview with ET. "He's like a quiet, reserved person, and he figured if he ever got out there in that, he'd never get a minute's peace, and he's right about that," she explained, noting that she's always tried to keep him out of the limelight, as he wants. He said, "I didn't choose this world, I chose you, and you chose that world. But we can keep our lives separate and together. And we do, and we have. We've been together 56 years, married 54. Dolly has joked that the pair playfully say that her busy schedule is part of why their relationship has lasted so long. Dolly says that Carl supports her. Other than making their life together work between Dolly's larger-than-life persona and Carl's want for privacy, Dolly has said that the pair get along well. When speaking about her tumultuous relationship with late musician Porter Wagoner in a 2021 interview with Dolly revealed that her relationship with Carl was very different from the partnership she had with Porter. "My husband and I don't argue," she said. "But Porter and I did nothing but fight. It was a love-hate relationship." Dolly also took to her Instagram in November 2021 to share a photo of the rarely seen Carl, and she celebrated his help. The photo was an older picture of the pair, and Carl was wearing a tee.